Hi everyone, my name is Nonkosa Zanangosi. I am a tutor within the Jurisprudence department. I've been a tutor for 2 years now, and a very important thing that I would like to engage with you is what is jurisprudence? Jurisprudence is basically the wisdom of law, and so when we analyze it from that perspective, it basically entails that we do not become vending machines and we just take in what we have been taught law is and we run with that whole ideology, but we begin to question the ideologies that are persistent within the law, and we begin to critically engage with the law in its totality. So we look at its advantages, we look at its disadvantages, and then we start to reimagine what law can be and how it can be relevant to our society and work and serve our society.
I think the best way to describe jurisprudence is, first of all, as law's consciousness, law's wisdom, and law's conscience, law's idea of justice. And it's important for first years and practitioners alike because it's constantly your job to evaluate law and what you think of the law against law's consciousness and its conscience. And an important example of everyday life, specifically on campus or in the real world, is the role of race, and specifically critical race theory in the way that we understand the world. So I'd just like to read an extract from Joel Modiri's The Color of Law, Power and Knowledge. The need to radically transform society in such a way that racial exclusion and marginalization become anathema to the claimed democratic and constitutional ethos of South African society urges an engagement with complexity and with critical or radical thoughts. The failure to adopt critical race theory into mainstream legal scholarship has unwittingly left the apartheid legal culture intact. So that's an important example of how jurisprudence affects our day-to-day lives.
So you may be aware of the current discussions going on around transformation. Jurisprudence in itself as a module within the law faculty positioned itself in a place where it seeks to address the issues of transformation from an African perspective. It was the first department within the faculty to begin to address issues of restorative justice, access, language, and to begin to restructure the curriculum in order to address the needs of students under the current climate.
Hi, I'm Ruan Kutsa, and I'm a tutor in the Department of Jurisprudence. It has been said that there's a large gap between the professional voice and the human voice, and especially in law schools, people are taught how to think as lawyers. In the Department of Jurisprudence, through the use of critical legal theories and various forms of the aesthetics, emphasis is placed on thinking like people, thinking with a human voice. And in that way, we address many of the societal problems that we face in a post-apartheid South African context.
Hi everyone, my name is Ruvimbo Samanga and I am a second year BA law student here at the University of Pretoria. And something else that really appealed to me as an international student was the module of jurisprudence. So being an international student, I was given the ability to become akin to the issues facing the society, to be more in touch with what the society is all about and to be able to critique it on a deeper level and really understand the basis of really what makes this country what it's all about. So jurisprudence really helped me in this respect, and I advise all of you to consider law as a module because it really broadens your horizons. It really changes the way you think and the way you critique the world at large.
I'm Adrian Heinz. I'm a tutor in the Department of Jurisprudence. Jurisprudence is a very interesting subject and a very interesting field. Basically, it's the study of law. In your first year, it'll be an introduction to the law, legal skills, and all things legal orientated. Tutoring it is really interesting. It helps me.
Guys, my name is Nasha Majka. I'm a third year LLB student and I'm tutoring Jurisprudence 110. I'm going to tell you about what to expect in first year. First year is not so easy, but if you're well organized, like you cruise through softly, in first year, you're going to meet new modules. It's quite an adjustment, especially if you're doing law, because unlike other faculties, for example, engineering, maybe you did some bit of some maths in high school. when you come to varsity, it's not first year, it's not really much of a strain, but in law it's totally different. You've never seen these modules anyway. So what you must do is you must up your game. You must always attend class, read the text you're told to read, study hard. Do not study the day before the semester test. Please, I repeat, do not study before the semester test. So first year is the time to have fun, but at the same time juggle your work and make sure you pass. You pass really well. There's also opportunities in the law faculty. If you do very well, you can become a tutor like some of us. You can also get awards from the law faculty. And you know, in first year, if you really do well, that's the time to get awards, because in third year, things might get tough and you'll never experience that. So it's the time to fully experience varsity in general. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Akona. I'm a third year LLB student and I've been a tutor in the Department of Jurisprudence for 2 years now. Basically, what is jurisprudence? My understanding of jurisprudence is basically it's legal philosophy. So you get to ponder on what is the law, how should the law be, how does the law work? And basically we focus on specifically law and transformation. So how is the law impacting society? How can it impact society? So we deal a lot of social issues. And one thing you can expect about being a first year basically are 3 things that I think you can expect. Firstly, expect to grow. A lot of growth happens. Firstly, you're in a different environment, so you get to experience a lot, meet new people, and it expands your way of thinking, it changes your way of thinking. And secondly, expect to be challenged. That's just unavoidable.
Hello everybody, my name is Tosa Fomed. I'm a tutor in the Department of Jurisprudence. I will essentially be tackling the question as to what is jurisprudence, what is the function of jurisprudence. Firstly, in my opinion, jurisprudence is that light bulb that illuminates the backroom of law. So by that I mean, jurisprudence illuminates the eccentricities, the peculiarities that law has tended to show throughout the time. And jurisprudence therefore allows you to tackle those particular aspects of law, enabling you to develop a critical mode of perception, critical mode of understanding.
So definitely expect to grow, to get challenged, and obviously to expand your knowledge.